This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Alright, time to meet the man himself, Skid McMarks. But before we do that, let's gather some golden bolts. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Well, we're back here with another episode of Ratchet Clank. In the last episode, we went to the Metropolis and found out that Qwark is not here, but we got some new stuff for Clank. Now he can hover. Whee! But anyway, before we leave, let's go ahead and get the golden bolt to this area. Yeah, it's not too far off, actually. It's we just have to get to the second tower on this thing, and then jump in a very specific direction to get to it. So let's see. We need to get to the top of this thing first before we do that. So, and then we'll head on to planet Aridia. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to do this all over again. So, yeah, too bad I'm pretty bad about remembering exactly where each item is at each location. So otherwise, I'll get them right as we go. So it's one of those things I have to double check my notes. But in an action game, you don't really want to do that. So yeah, see, I don't know if you can see it over there, but yeah, off in the distance. Oops. Oops. Oh no! Okay, then let's try that again. I don't know if you saw it, but off in the distance, there's over here. But I need to get to at least a decent height to get to it. So yeah, I can't believe I fell off. Just wasn't focused. I'm so used to playing like Mario platforming where you have a bit more like range of jumping, if that makes sense, where you're like woo, like jumping really far and everything. But yeah, sometimes I forget that the Ratchet Clank games have are a little bit slower and you can't jump as far on these. So it's more of a fault of within my stars. So. But it lets us hear some of the awesome music in the background. Okay, so let's see if we can just float down. Here we go. Gonna die. No, I probably could have jumped at a lower altitude, but I wanted to make sure I got it. So I was hoping to actually hit all of them. That would have been awesome. So, nope. Almost looks like he's like trying to hold something in when he grabs the bolt or something like that. He's like, "Oh man, I really gotta go, but you know we have to, get this bolt." Oh no, this is dangerous. Oh yeah, and without having to die, a taxi appears to take you to a safe location. So yeah, no having to forcibly die to get off this place. So. I guess I could have teleported to the ship because I have to get there anyway for the next golden bolt. Kind of going the long way, don't you think, game? Oh well, it's a scenic route anyway. Ah, I can see, look at this big town. Kind of reminds me of Coruscant from Star Wars, so. Oop. Almost fell off. Alright, let's grab the last one, which is just right here. It's next to the Gadgetron. All you have to do is jump off. Yeah, I know. But, let's see if we can find it initially. Alright, where it is. Aha, yeah. You have to go into traffic. Dangerous. There it is. And there's one more thing we can get here, but unfortunately I can't because I don't have the right weapon to do it. So we'll have to come back to this planet later. Same as with the first planet, Carwin, or not Carwin, Bavaria or whatever. Always forgetting all the planets. So, yeah, that's all of it for golden bolts. And I believe there's 40 golden bolts throughout the whole game. So for those who are trying to collect all of them. And yeah, you'll need a lot of bolts as well. But really, you have to be able to do all that stuff. A lot of times, you have to beat the game anyway. So Alright, let's skip it this time. So, alright, let's head out to Outpost X11 to planet Aridia. I guess I could have talked through that, but I don't know, just I like leaving it kind of hanging here, so, this place seems a lot different than all the others. Let's take a look at our map. So, we got 2 different places before and a whole extra thing to explore. Let's go, let's go this way first. Oh yeah, there's 4 golden bolts in this area, so. Oh, there he is.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in? We saw ya, screaming for help. That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle. Oh, come on. If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Hey, as long as you get free stuff, I'm willing to do it, but if it's free. I don't know, I have a feeling that it's not gonna be free, but we'll see. But anyway, we have to destroy all the land sharks to save Skid McMarks, so. Alright, come on out. Oh yeah, I guess I could use my blaster, my new weapon. No. They're not here. Alright, what's yeah, we have to defeat all the monsters in this area, so. Yeah, not a bad weapon. I prefer the bomb glove when it comes to taking out certain targets, because if they get close together, you can just hit them all, you know what I mean, with it, so. Oh, well, alright. Okay, so it's not always going to work in my favor. Because with the blaster, you kind of have to be generally, it's usually better to be like right in front of it, and actually, the Paricitor is always better, pretty good too. So take care of this plant thing. Because it kept summoning more sewer sharks. I forgot about that. I was like, wait a minute, why do they keep popping up? Stop popping up already. There we go. There's the golden bolts inside, but how do we get in there? No, the bomb won't work, so we have to do something else. Alright, back to you later. Alright, let's keep exploring the rest of this place and take out the rest of the sewer sharks. There's more of those summoners, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, needs some extra life. Haha! You can see over there, we find ourselves a wall. Yeah, not every single secret is going to be like some super weird jumping or whatever. Sometimes just blasting a hole in a wall is all you have to do. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, and you're probably wondering, how do we know if we defeat everything? Well, if you look in the lower right corner and lower left corner, you can see our objectives there. We just have to equal those out to 0 and we'll be done, so. And the ones that count for... And the ones that get summoned by the pods or whatever, those don't count, like the sewer sharks. So. Yeah, look at this thing. Awesome. Yeah, they're all robots, people. Don't worry, we're not actually hurting any actual sentient creatures. Don't scream over it. Nah, I don't know what their actual reasoning for that is. I just assume it's just a theme of the game. But I like to make fun of it for like what many people would probably say, you know. Alright, just 2 more to go. Oh wait, there's a. That would be something too. I think that's it for these guys, so we can drop back down. Others? No. Okay. I thought there was like. All right. No. Never mind. Okay. Thought there was another one. And this should be the last thing. Man, look at the bolts fly. Fly, you fool, fly! Wait, we're missing a couple. Let me grab the rest there. Well, there's 2 more of them, so I'll have to run through. Let me go up here really quick and let's see. They're probably just underneath some sand somewhere that I missed some. Whoop! I didn't mean to do that, but alright. Too late now. Alright, so where is those other 2? Let me run back to the entrance, maybe there's someone around here. Oh, whoop. Oh yeah, you can drown. Oh no, I guess I grabbed them all, never mind. Oh, no? Okay, no, there's the 2. Okay. Oh yeah, and you can drown in the mud there, by the way. Okay, there was 2 I was missing, so. Now I'm gonna just run through the area again. Whoa! Yeah, you should be pretty careful on that one. Maybe it's up on top of that one area. Oop. Yeah, it doesn't give you much time to like climb up that thing, so you gotta be careful. Alright, seriously, where's these other creatures? Hey. Well, how come you didn't pop up before? It's taunting me, I swear. Alright, come on out, other guy. Where are you? I just want to be your friend. Don't run away from your feelings. There you go.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on Planet Railgun.
Alright. Well, we'll come back and say let's look at our gadgets here. So no, it's not even on here. Well, yeah, you can. It's basically a for a mini game that we can access later, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So, spoilers: we're gonna have to use this thing at some point. Well, now that Skid's good, we could technically leave, but since all planets, they've always got multiple things to explore. Let's head to our next destination. Yeah, it's. Oops. Whoops, I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm all bad. Alright, let's see. Oh right, we gotta check the Gadgetron, see what's available here.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Looks like we're good for now, so we can save our bolts and everything like that, so. Now, what's over here? Oh, let's take a look. Yeah, it's just another way to get to the skid. It's a shortcut for the skid thing. I don't know why I didn't go through that ship. I wasn't really paying attention. So yeah, so you can jump through it and it takes you over here. So okay, wait, what's that? Just ride the wave, baby. Let's see what's over here. Nothing. at the moment. But more bolts. Why not? Okay, let's check the rest of this place out. Oh, yeah. Did you see how quickly I go through the mud? Just like actual quicksand. Ooh. Looks like we got some new enemies here. Yeah, pyrobots, or whatever you want to call them. Probably better switch to bomb glove for them, just because it does a bit more damage. Actually, I don't know the actual like damage mechanics for each weapon, like what does actual so much more damage. I never actually checked it myself. I could actually do that. There we go. Ah, got one too close. I mean, they could have the same damage beats and mechanics, but I don't know. Yeah, keep throwing your fire, man. Yeah, still got more slowdown from its recording setup, so. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually, because this game, like I said, this game realistically does run smooth. Just blame user error in this one. I mean, you are there. They're just coming out of the trees, man. And luckily, transitioning from one weapon to the next is pretty seamless in this game, so you don't have to go through like 20 billion menus to do it, so which is nice. Makes the game a lot more potable. Bomb glove. There we go. Just as long as we get to destroying the environment, I'm good. And now we get to use, yeah, if we didn't have the hook thing, we wouldn't be able to get through this part, so. Yeah, one of those cases where it's just better to explore every planet you're on before going to the next area. Looks like more of those pyrobots or whatever. Actually, I don't know what their actual names are. Don't quote me on that, please. It's almost like they're waiting just for me. You work for that one guy, the head honcho, the guy who wants to suck every breath of fresh air from planet Aridia or Aridia. Wait, I think we're talking about different. There is supposed to be a golden bolt around here, but I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. So, but I said we'll do that in the next episode if I don't find it by then. So no worries. I thought I saw something. No, down we go. Down you go. Now where are we? No, more sewer sharks. More land sharks. Oh wait, no. No, no! That was scary. You ever fallen through quicksand before? It's not pleasant. That's for sure. More freaky than anything, just because you're just kind of like, what's going on here? You touch the boo box. The boo box. Man, double kill there. We killed you and the boo box. Or sorry, we knocked you out. We defeated you. Whatever. I didn't say those words. No, sir. Okay. Oh, thanks for highlighting it for me. For telling me where I need to go. You are so nice. Now I'll just flamethrow this guy. Whoop! Well then. Didn't mean to fall down. Yeah, luckily all you have to do is just tap the thing. So. Yeah, I like the fact that this game, for the most part, doesn't have like restricted areas, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, yeah, there are some places you just can't go to because they didn't program that. But a lot of times you can, if you can get to it, in most cases, you can do it, you know. That's why some speedrunning things have you, like, jumping through the floor and stuff like that, you know. Oh, don't want to touch that yet. As long as we don't actually touch the blast box, we're good. Yeah, we did need some ammo for that, so. And now we're on the top of this. Let's see. Nope, we're really close. Oh yeah, and that one area we had to go back to when you have to use the shot, but didn't get to it yet. Yeah, we had to find Skid's manager or whatever his name is, so.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
Well then, but yeah, he stays here, so you have to come back later after doing the board races, and which requires you to also help Skid and get his reward. So anyway, let's head back to the entrance. Oh, there's the golden bolt right there. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if you can actually get to it from this. Maybe. Let's see. Trying to see if I can actually get. Oops. Oh, come on now. Nope, I can't. I can't grab onto it. I'm trying to remember. I think maybe I have to jump from that location is what it is. Let me see. It's been forever. Like I said, some of these I don't remember exactly how to get all of them off the top of my head. Sometimes it is just a case of just jump from a high location and that's all you have to do. You know what I mean? That might not be high enough, though. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you can only do it, like, I think twice is the times you can do before you fall in there, so. Let me come back to that later. Yeah, you only get 2 shots at doing that, and then you fall into the sledge, so. Alright, let's do the other pathway before we try to get that gold bolt. So. There's that place where we could use the hook thingy. Oops. Now there's actually a thing here. Well, I'll do it later because I already touched the ground, but or maybe I can start here. I'm trying to remember exactly. But there is something very specific you can do if you can go through this whole area without touching the ground, basically. Whoop. Nope, don't want to fall in that. That would not be good. Or at least I believe it's this section. I could be wrong. I'll have to, like I said, check on it again later. Yeah, I believe I think it does start here. I could be wrong, though, but right now, that is not something we are focused on. It might take me a while to actually get this type of reward anyway, just because of the way it's set up, and I'm not very good at this type of stuff, because it requires skill, if you know what I mean. I think it has something to do with, like, you know, jumping forward and then using the hook to grab to the next location, but that'll probably be my biggest challenge in the game, is trying to figure out how to do that either on or off screen. I'd rather show it, but it might be one of those cases I might have to show it without dialogue, depending on how I do, so. Boom, baby. Oh, there we go. Yeah, one of the problems I'll have to face is actually getting that thing to activate when I need it to. You know. Okay, so you can pretty much just almost do it like right after the fact. Actually, maybe it's this part. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was wondering which part it was. Basically, yeah, that's a thing in the game called skill points. So if you do very specific actions in the game, you can get skill points, which basically will shows how skillful you are. So, that's it. That was the part. It was don't touch the ground and get to the top of this thing. So, yeah, I was trying to remember. I was like, it's somewhere around here. So, oh, what's this?
Yes.
A new weapon, the Trespasser. I can't really show it off right now just because there's no enemies around. Or, sorry, no, sorry, wrong weapon. I don't know why you have to do that. But anyway, the Trespasser is another utilitarian item. So, what you do is you...
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the Invinso lock. Aim the lasers at the receptors on the outside ring to turn them green. All receptors must be green before the Invinso lock will open.
But yeah, it's basically a key for certain sections. So what you have to do is you have to move the inside of the track and hit all these lasers on a thing without...
Use the left analog stick to control the Trespasser. Push up and down to select which ring is active. Push left and right to rotate the ring.
And basically you do that, you basically have to hit every ring on the laser on the, the section, and you can't be blocking any of the other ones. So usually it's not difficult, so. Alright, yeah, then it just takes us right back down this way, so. Alright, before we call it an episode, let me see if I can get to that gold bolt now. If not, I'll do it next episode, so. Let's see, it's probably better to try and go through this spot over here. And luckily, all the monsters, or all the robots are defeated, so all we have to do is just run through the thing. If you leave the planet, they will reset. So keep that in mind. See, I think it has something to do with... I don't think of another spot. There's one way to get around it by like jumping over the environment or whatever is like one way to get to it. So let's just get over back up this way. Funny how fast things go when you've already been through a spot. But that's knowing where to go. Whoop! Ah! Didn't grab onto the thing. He was supposed to grab. It's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. No, wait, that's the wrong thing. Right. Yeah, I was trying to rush it, and ended up not grabbing the ledge. Yeah, I thought it. Looking at this picture here, it reminds me of how big Ratchet's hands actually are when you think about it. You're like, whoa, those things are simply huge. But that's more like Looney Tunes game logic. Although this game isn't really, well, for the most part, it isn't really that silly when it comes to like stuff like that. So, let me see, was it? See, I don't want to get on the teleporter. I think it is. I think the way is to go from this way, I believe. But nope. Dang it. No. Alright, let's try that again. I think maybe what I can do is jump on that mud to get to that one spot if I can grab onto it. Not everything is grabbable, unfortunately, in some of these levels. Because maybe they didn't think of it at the time or whatever, so can't really blame them for that. But I'm trying to see if I can get it within the 2 jumps, so that way I can get on the land. Don't. Oh. He double jumps without me realizing it. Ah, come on, Ratchet. Where'd you even learn to do that anyway? Oh, wait. It's a game mechanic. Whatever. Don't think about it too hard. Let's just assume he's very athletic for his, a kid his age. Actually, I'm trying to remember how old Ratchet actually is supposed to be. I know he's supposed to be kind of like a teenager / young adult at this point of the game. I don't remember how long the series, like... Well, I know how many games in Ratchet Clank they made, but I don't know what the time... I did it again! Oh, that's because I jumped towards the wall. But I don't know how much time has passed in the series to indicate, like, well, how old is Ratchet by that point? You know what I mean? There we go. Okay, and yeah, so that's all we had to do for that one. I didn't think it was anything complicated. It was just, you know. Alright, and that one's taken care of. Let's see. I don't remember what the shortcut for this one was. Might be just a case of, like, not dying, but, whoops. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Got stuck there for a second. It might be just a case of just making your way back over here, I think. Oh, no! Okay, and I think if I remember correctly, it does reset if you, as long as you touch land. If you jump from the previous area, then, into another, you know, mud slop, then it counts as one of your jumps. So if you touch dry land, then you're good. I guess we... Okay, I was about to say, I was wondering if it was supposed to be a teleport or something. I was like, no, it's just a tube that goes through the muck or whatever, so... Alright, Skidman Marks, his agent has been saved, but until we win that competition, we're not going to be able to do much with him. But what awaits us next time on our journey? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Ratchet & Clank. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.